All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're diving deep into turmeric golden milk.
Sounds delicious.
You might think, oh, another trendy drink, but there's so much more to it.
Right, it's not just a fad.
Exactly. It's an ancient remedy with modern science backing it up.
That's what we're going to unpack today.
I'm excited to learn more about it with you, and I bet you're here because you've heard about all the health benefits.
I'm sure a lot of people are curious.
Yeah, maybe you're looking for a natural way to feel better, or just want a tasty new drink.
Whoa, we've got you covered.
Let's uncover why it's so popular and see what the science actually says.
And of course, we'll learn how to make it at home.
Perfect. So first things first, what I or IS golds?
It's a warm drink that comes from Ayurveda.
Oh, Ayurveda, that's a...
Traditional Indian medicine, been around for centuries.
Right. So this drink is more than just some, Instagram trend.
Exactly. It has history and purpose.
I like that. So it's basically milk, turmeric, and some spices.
Yep. Milk, or a plant-based alternative, turmeric, and then usually cinnamon, ginger, a pinch of black pepper.
Okay, getting that warm, cozy vibe just thinking about it.
That's the idea. And that ties into how it's used in Ayurveda.
Oh, tell me more. I've always been curious about Ayurveda, but never really knew much.
Well, it's all about balance in your body and mind.
Balancing.
And a big part of that is managing inflammation.
Inflammation, interesting.
Ayurveda sees it as an energy imbalance, and golden milk helps restore that balance.
So not just covering up symptoms, but actually addressing the root cause.
That's the goal, and that's where turmeric comes in.
Turmeric. I knew that was the star of the show.
It contains curcumin, which is a powerful anti-inflammatory.
Curcumin, that's the one everyone's talking about, right?
Exactly.
And how much curcumin should we be aiming for in our golden milk?
Well, there's no official daily amount, but studies show 500 to 2,000 milligrams can be beneficial.
Wow, that's a pretty wide range.
Yeah, it depends on the person, what they're using it for, but a typical cup of golden milk is a good starting point.
All right, that makes sense. So let's talk about those anti-inflammatory powers.
Yeah.
You keep hearing about them, but how does it actually work?
Well, think of inflammation as your body's response to injury or infection.
Like when you get a cut and it swells up.
Exactly. It's part of healing.
But too much of it can be a problem, right?
Exactly. Chronic inflammation is where it gets dangerous.
Okay, so it's like a fire that just keeps burning.
Perfect analogy. And curcumin acts like a firefighter putting out those flames.
Wow, I like that. So what kind of problems can this chronic inflammation cause?
Oh, all sorts. Joint pain, heart disease, even some types of cancer.
Yikes. That's scary.
It is. That's why managing it is so important.
So golden milk could potentially help with all those things.
Well, studies show curcumin can be as effective as some over-the-counter pain relievers.
Really?
For real.
Especially for osteoarthritis, those aches and pains as you get older.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know them. So instead of popping a pill, I could have golden milk.
Potentially. It's a natural way to manage those symptoms.
That's incredible. And it's not just pain relief, right?
Right. Curcumin might even protect your brain as you age.
Whoa, hold on. Brain protection, too.
Studies suggest it can help with age-related decline and even improve memory.
So golden milk is like brain food. I'm all for that.
It's definitely an area researchers are excited about. And that's not all. Let's talk digestion.
Oh, yeah, gotta love good digestion.
Right. Well, many people struggle with digestive discomfort, bloating, heartburn,
Tell me about it. So how does golden milk help with that?
Remember ginger? It's known to soothe the stomach, reduce nausea, ease bloating.
Oh, yeah. I always have ginger ale when my stomach is upset.
Exactly. And turmeric stimulates bile production, important for breaking down fats and absorbing nutrients.
So it's a team effort.
Exactly.
This is making me seriously crave golden milk. And what about those of us who can't have dairy, any plant-based milk options?
Absolutely. Almond milk and coconut milk work really well.
Oh, I love both of those.
Yeah.
Do they change the taste much?
Almond milk adds a little nuttiness, while coconut milk makes it super creamy.
Okay, taking notes. This is going on my to-do list for sure.
It's so easy to make.
Before we get to the recipe, there's one more thing I gotta ask about sleep.
Ah, yes. Sleep.
I've heard golden milk can help with that too, true?
There's definitely a link. Warm milk before bed is a classic for a reason.
Because it's cozy and comforting.
That, and because of tryptophan, an amino acid that helps your body make melatonin and serotonin.
Melatonin, that's the sleep hormone, right?
Exactly. And serotonin helps regulate your sleep-wake cycle.
Gotcha. So where do turmeric and ginger fit into all this?
Well, they both have calming properties that help relax your body and mind.
Ah, so it's like a triple whammy for better sleep. Warm milk, tryptophan, and calming spices.
Exactly.
This is blowing my mind. So much more to golden milk than I thought.
It's pretty amazing how ancient wisdom is now being backed by science, isn't it?
It really is. It makes you wonder what other gems are out there just waiting to be rediscovered.
I completely agree. There's so much to learn from these traditional practices.
All right, so we've covered a lot in this first part. The history of golden milk, the power of curcumin, and benefits for inflammation, digestion, even sleep.
It's been a great start.
I'm ready for more.
In the next part, we'll dive even deeper into how golden milk can impact your well-being and explore some real-life examples of how it can help.
Can't wait. Welcome back to our golden milk deep dive.
Yeah.
In part 1, we covered the history and some of the amazing benefits.
Turmeric, curcumin, inflammation, digestion, sleep.
We covered a lot, but
Yeah.
there's still so much more to learn.
There is.
What else do you have for us?
Well, let's talk about something we all deal with. Stress.
Yes, stress.
It seems like everyone's stressed these days, right?
Work, family, life in general, it's a lot.
It really is, and that chronic stress can be so damaging.
Definitely. It impacts everything. My sleep, my mood, everything. Can golden milk help with that?
There's research suggesting that curcumin might help regulate your stress response.
Really? How so?
It seems to impact certain hormones like cortisol.
Cortisol, that's the stress hormone, right?
Exactly.
So golden milk could help balance those stress hormones.
It's a possibility. And remember ginger.
Oh, yeah, the calming ginger.
It can contribute to a sense of relaxation, too.
So it's like a double dose of stress relief.
Exactly.
I love that. A delicious drink that helps me chill out at the end of the day.
It's a great ritual to incorporate into your routine.
Like a warm hug and a hug.
Yeah.
But let's be real, it's not going to solve all my problems.
Of course not. Golden milk isn't a magic cure.
Right.
But it can be a tool in your self-care toolkit.
I like that. A tool.
It supports your body's natural ability to cope with stress.
Small steps, big impact.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what else is on the golden milk agenda?
Well, let's shift gears to brain health.
Brain health. Okay, I'm listening.
As we age, keeping our minds sharp is super important, right?
Absolutely. Tell me more.
Well, curcumin shows promise in supporting cognitive function.
Really? So golden milk could potentially help prevent that age-related decline.
It's a possibility. Some studies show it may protect against that decline and even improve memory.
Wow, that's amazing. So not just feeling good now, but protecting my brain for the future.
It's about long-term health and well-being.
And how does that work? Does curcumin, go straight to the brain?
Well, research suggests it can cross the blood-brain barrier.
Blood-brain barrier, that sounds serious.
It is. It means curcumin can directly impact brain cells.
Wow. Okay, so it's not messing around.
And it's not just the turmeric. Those other spices, cinnamon, ginger, they play a role too.
Oh, right. They're all about brain power too, aren't they?
They have antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, which are great for brain health.
So it's a team effort, all those spices working together.
Exactly. Golden milk is all about synergy.
I'm more and more impressed with this drink every minute. But okay, gotta ask, are there any downsides? Anything to watch out for?
That's a smart question. Like with anything, moderation is key.
Right. Too much of a good thing and all that.
Exactly. Golden milk is generally safe, but there are a few things to keep in mind.
Okay, let's hear them.
First, turmeric can interact with some medications like blood thinners.
Oh, that's good to know.
So if you're on medication, talk to your doctor before adding golden milk to your routine.
Always better to be safe than sorry.
Definitely. And while turmeric is usually fine, some people might get an upset stomach, especially if they have a lot.
So start slow and see how you feel.
Exactly. And if you have any health conditions, it's always best to check with your doctor first.
Good advice. Okay, so we've talked about the science, the benefits, the precautions.
It's been quite a discussion.
It has. But there's one more piece of the puzzle.
Oh, what's that?
The actual making and enjoying of golden milk.
Ah, yes. The ritual of it all.
More than just a drink, it's an experience.
Exactly. In our busy lives, we often rush through things.
Oh, tell me about it. Always on the go.
But with golden milk, you can slow down, be present.
Mindful sipping. I like it.
As you warm the milk, smell the spices, feel the warmth of the mug, it engages your senses.
So it's like a mini meditation.
You could say that. It helps calm the mind and body.
I'm feeling relaxed just thinking about it. So how do we create this mindful ritual? We're back for the final part of our golden milk journey. I'm ready to add some golden glow to my life.
I think we all are after what we've learned.
Seriously. Ancient wisdom, modern science, mindful rituals, it's been fascinating.
It has.
In part 2, we talked about stress, brain health, even some practical tips.
We did, and we left off with a big question.
Right. Could golden milk actually be the key to a healthier, more vibrant me?
A great question. And I think the answer is different for
It
everyone.
makes sense. We're all unique.
Exactly. But just exploring that question is powerful.
I like that. It's about being open to the possibilities.
Exactly. So what sets golden milk apart from, say, a regular latte?
Good question. Is it the intention behind it?
It's definitely part of it. It's a conscious choice to nourish yourself.
Not just physically, but mentally too.
Absolutely. Taking a moment to slow down, be present, savor the experience.
A little act of self-care in a busy world.
Exactly. And those small acts can make a big difference.
So it's not a magic potion, but it can spark positive change.
I think so. It's a reminder to prioritize well-being.
And those choices can ripple out into other areas of our lives.
Absolutely. From stress management to daily routines.
So for someone listening who's thinking, okay, I'm sold, how do I start? What advice do you have?
Be curious. Experiment. Don't expect miracles, but be open to change.
I love that. Embrace the journey.
Exactly. There's no one right way to do it.
Find what works for you, different recipes, different spices, make it your own.
Totally. Personalize the experience, make it enjoyable.
And pay attention to how you feel, before and after. Any changes in energy, mood, digestion,
Our bodies are always giving us feedback.
we just gotta listen.
Exactly. Over time, you'll know if golden milk is right for you.
This has been incredible. We've learned so much about golden milk.
It's been a pleasure sharing this journey with you.
But the journey doesn't end here.
True. The power is in your hands now.
To all our listeners, go unlock that golden magic. Keep exploring, keep learning, and keep diving deep.
Cheers to that.
Cheers.